Guys, playoff football is here and it hits different. Mistakes don't just cost you yards, they cost you the entire season. Let's read the flow before it breaks. My name is Nelson. This is the Game Flow Report, and the first playoff game of the weekend is the Rams versus Panthers. And let's be honest, it should be an easy win for the Rams. They have more talent across the board and they have more playoff experience. The Panthers, they didn't dominate their way here. They simply survived because the entire division collapsed around them. Bryce Young is fine at best, but fine doesn't win you playoff games. He has 23 touchdowns and 11 interceptions on the season, threw for a little over 3,000 yards, and has a 47.7 QBR for the season. That's 22nd in the league, and he's already been benched once in his career. He's not a downfield threat. And in today's NFL, if you can't stress the defense vertically, you're playing uphill football. The Panthers aren't here because they surged. They're here because everyone else fell. And for Matthew Stafford, he knows that this is a get-it-right game. After his 3-interception disaster versus Atlanta, he's itching to remind everyone why his name was in the MVP conversation earlier this year. Add on a healthy offense, Davante Adams is back in the lineup, playoff experience everywhere, but here's the shift. Charlotte is expecting rain, on and off, and a steady flow by halftime. This means turnovers are amplified, slippery exchanges, and dropped passes. And in the playoffs, turnovers are lethal. My final read, the Rams should win this game. But if Matthew Stafford forces throws and lets the Panthers hang around, that's how chaos starts. I'm going to give the slight edge to Los Angeles. Let's move on to this game. Guys, there's a playoff game in Chicago. That sentence alone says everything about what this Bears season has been. Here's the Bears flow, a complete 180 from last year. Ben Johnson has changed the culture. Coaching matters. Caleb Williams is that guy. And this offense is the most explosive Chicago has ever seen. Let's flash back to round 1. Williams throws a late interception and the Packers win. Round 2, Williams leads a comeback in overtime and hits DJ Moore for the game winner. Now, round 3. It's clear that Caleb Iceman Williams thrives in moments like this, but let's be honest. He can be electric, but he can also be reckless. And in the playoffs, recklessness is punished immediately. Here's the Packers flow. Green Bay is better than their seed suggests, but they're wildly inconsistent. Some of the losses that have me questioning them, Cleveland, Carolina, they're blowout. Lost to Baltimore at home. Derrick Henry was running all over Lambeau. And how do you tie the Cowboys 40-40? Jordan Love will push the ball downfield. Trevon Diggs is a wild card addition, but that Bears defense, 23 interceptions in the season, they're hungry, they're physical, and they're confident. The weather shift, it's going to be between 20 and 30 degrees. With the wind chill, it's going to bring it down to the teens. There's going to be some precipitation during the day. It should clear by kickoff. It's going to be cold, it's going to be windy, and it's going to be loud. That's playoff football in Chicago. My final prediction, it's going to be another one-possession game, another classic. But this time, the Bears finish it. I'm going to give the win to Chicago. Moving on to the first game on Sunday, it's the Bills versus Jaguars in Jacksonville. And let's be clear, this is supposed to be Buffalo's year. No Mahomes, no Jackson, no Burrow, no more excuses, Bills Mafia. Let's start with the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is having his best season statistically. He has 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 4,007 yards passing, and he has a career high rushing. He has weapons all around him, and that Jaguars defense is better than people admit. If Jacksonville can slow down James Cook, force Josh Allen to play hero ball, they have a real chance. However, Josh Allen is the reigning MVP for a reason. Yes, he's never won a road playoff game. Buffalo hasn't won a road playoff game since 1993. But this year has to be different. The mission is clear. The window is open and the pressure is real. The weather check, mid-60s, cloudy, no excuse. My prediction, it's going to be a firework type of game. High scoring, and the Buffalo Bills edge out. I give them the win, ending Duval's run. Let's move on to the 49ers and the Eagles, and look. Philly, they have talent everywhere. Hurts, Barkley, Brown, Smith, Goddard, that defense, but their rhythm has been inconsistent. If the Eagles want to silence the doubters, me being one of them, they need to start fast, stay disciplined, and be on pace with the San Francisco 49ers. Speaking of the Niners, Brock Purdy, since he's been back, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. This offense is humming. McCaffrey, Kittle, Jennings, Juszczyk, they have weapons too. So this game is going to come down to coaching. And I trust Shanahan more than I trust Sirianni. My final prediction, it's going to be a close game early, but San Francisco controls the flow late in the game. Niners win, and they advance. Let's talk Patriots versus Chargers, and this has been the toughest call of the weekend. Drake May has been playing sensational all season long, and his connection with Diggs is elite. He just needs to stay out of legal trouble. And yeah, their schedule was on the softer side, but here's their test. And Mike Vrabel has this defense ready to run through brick walls. The Chargers, they have Justin Herbert, and he's talented. Jim Harbaugh is a creative offensive mind. However, these moments matter. If Justin Herbert is still wearing that padding on his non-throwing hand, the Patriots defense is going to be swatting at it all game long. It's going to be a real hostile road environment for the Chargers. My final prediction, the Patriots defense is going to step up big. I give them the win, and New England moves on in the playoffs. The last playoff game of the weekend is a Monday night game between the Texans and the Steelers. And if you saw my reaction to the Steelers and Ravens game, you know that this is not an easy matchup for the Steelers. The Texans, they start off so fast. Do you remember when they played the Chargers? The Steelers are not going to be able to catch up. Aaron Rodgers is going to need more than DK, and he doesn't have it. CJ Stroud has been playing great as the season moves along, and he has too many weapons that the Steelers defense can't keep up with. Texans win this one easily and send the Steelers home early. And I predict that the Steelers are going to have a similar offseason to the Ravens. Playoff football isn't about talent alone. It's about timing, rhythm, pressure, and who controls those moments. That's the flow. That's the shift. That's game flow. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nelson. Comment down below on how you think the playoffs are going to go this weekend. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you again, and I'll see you on the next episode.